severe weather tracking tool in weather broadcasting here. Now what you're looking at here is the Viper.
So the Viper's not an ordinary radar. It's a diagnostic tool that gives you critical weather intelligence. So it does all the nitty-gritty, all the science behind meteorology, so you don't need a burning Reno.
No.
You can actually break down severe weather in real time, and on top of that you have the presentation tool already, which is Storyteller. So all you have to worry about is communicating the information you see on the screen.
So I've been forecasting now for 25 years, and I am well versed in severe weather. I look at this radar, first of all, you can see how clear and crisp it is. This is not live data, but this is an example of what a thunderstorm looks like that produces tornadoes. Now, when I first look at this, the difference is you can see how it's stretched. You see how the thunderstorm is stretched, and it's almost like it's bent. You always look for the tornado back in here. I'm incorrect though, and the Viper's telling me why. As we zoom in, I'll show you that's not where the tornado is. The tornado's back a little farther to the east. And the reason I know that is because of the patents that Barron has on the Viper. These are called shear markers. What does that mean? It's showing you where the rotation of the thunderstorm is. Because in a sense, when a thunderstorm rotates, that's what produces the funnel, and that's what produces the tornado. So the Viper's telling me it's right there. And it also shows me one other thing. You see this black? That's telling you, it is picking up that this, that you are getting debris being tossed up in the middle and upper part of the atmosphere. The tornado's there, not back here. Now, I didn't need to, my 25 years experience said it was there. No, that's a tornado is there. Now, there's other things, but that tells you here's where the rotation is. But you know what? The fact that you have debris being shot up in the atmosphere, well, you have a tornado and it's located right there. Now, my 25-year experience I thought it was back there, but with now the Barron's Viper, it's telling you, no, it's exactly here. And there's other things that we can do with this to diagnose this storm.
So with the Viper, you can pinpoint severe weather in real time, but you can also use an exclusive feature of Barron is patent, and it's called the Barron button. With that, you can dissect the cell and show viewers the impacts, for example, of this storm. So you can show them, where you see black, that's hail the size of a hen's egg. It's very powerful. Just to the west, we have ping pong ball size hail. You can also show them in real time the actual rain rates.
So when you have a severe thunderstorm, you have a tornado, but you also have hail damage, and you also have flash flooding. We can tell you what side of the storm that you're in, and there's one more powerful tool that we can use using the Storyteller and Barron. This is called gate-to-gate shear. It sounds technical, but it really isn't. When you have a thunderstorm that's rotating, you have your inflow and the outflow. The Barron system can detect the strength of the inflow and outflow and come up with a number. That's 100 miles per hour of gate-to-gate shear. That number being that high not only tells you that there is a tornado, but it's a powerful tornado. Could be an EF3 or EF4. And watch how we can flip it. And now, I can even tell you, here's where all the debris is, here's where the tornado is, exactly where it is, and exactly where it's going to go in this easy-to-use presentation tool. So it's taken all of that dynamics, all of the meteorology, and it put it into a very simple tool that we can use, and then we could zone in using the Storyteller to tell you exactly where it is.
So we keep saying it's the new AccuWeather, and that's because we've designed applications not only for weather, but for also to really tell the story of any segment within your newscast. So traffic is perhaps the second most watched segment, especially during morning programming. Well, we've partnered here at AccuWeather with Radiate Media True Traffic. That gives you access to the most accurate incident data source in the market.
Great, and you know, this is live data, by the way. You can see that this is your flow, and what we can do is using...
you can tell straight on anything you see on the Storyteller, by the way.
So what she's going to do is turn on the Telestrator app, and now I can telestrate on this easily. The other thing that we have the ability to do is, you look at how we can zoom in, and the resolution is absolutely fantastic. Now 2D, it looks impressive. This is real-time traffic flow, by the way. Red, and you just saw it change just like that. Now, this is 2D, we could do even better.
So we can up the ante. There's your 2D view, here's your 3D view. So you can interact, engage your viewers, for example, show them exactly where the accident occurred. If there's a construction zone, they should avoid before heading out the door.
And no system has more incident and traffic data than this. Now, what we can also show you is the actual speed. And I'm going to zone in right here where it's red.
Landscape broadcast television.
It's going 17 miles an hour. Now this will dynamically change as well. So we can show you exactly how fast you're going at any different location on the roadway.
We can also pre-program, for example, commonly used routes. If they're heading to the airport at this moment, we are looking at a 21 mile per hour speed. It's about a 48-minute ride.
By the way, about 3 hours ago, it was 16 minutes. Now it's 48.
This is near Tampa, obviously, so we're hitting that rush hour.
Yeah, and the other thing we can do is there's no system that incorporates more real-time traffic cams, and you can see how, well, you can see this, I guess this must be the,
This is eastbound, eastbound, I think.
Eastbound, so
Yeah, east.
this is westbound. You can see now we can actually show you what it looks like as well. Now we're going to be able to close the loop because we're now going to introduce a couple of other things. First of all,